Accomplishment Statements brought to you by the SJSU Career Center. When you're applying for a job or internship, you might be one of dozens or even hundreds of applicants for that position. So, how do you make yourself stand out from all the other applicants? By writing strong accomplishment statements. And to write a strong accomplishment statement, you can answer 3 simple questions. First, what did you do? What situation were you in? What task were you given? Or what problem did you solve? Provide just enough detail in your statement that your audience understands the context of your accomplishment. Second, how did you do it? In other words, what actions did you take to complete the task, deal with the situation, or resolve the problem? Use strong and specific action verbs that help your audience get a clear mental picture of what you did. And third, what were the results? Whenever possible, include quantifiable data to back up your claims. That means using numbers like percentages, amounts, or frequency of an activity. Also, focus on the positive outcomes. How did you add value to that employer, organization, or project? Here's a very weak example of accomplishment statements. The applicant's bullet statements don't provide us with much to go on. Greet customers, made check-in system, present at staff meetings. First of all, the verbs aren't very strong. Greet, made, and present don't paint a very vivid mental picture of what this applicant was doing. We also can't learn much about the context of these actions. Was it in a restaurant, an office, a ticket stand? Who knows? Finally, this applicant doesn't have any information at all about the results of their actions. How many customers did they serve? And how often? What about that check-in system they made? And what exactly did they present at staff meetings? How often did they present? See how the lack of information greatly reduces the effectiveness of this applicant's statements? Now, let's see how this applicant's statements look with some deeper critical and reflective thinking using the 3 questions we learned earlier. Developed new check-in system to process clients more efficiently, ensuring approximately 200 clients per week receive appropriate services. Increased average customer satisfaction ratings by 25% using new check-in system. Gather data from check-in system to create weekly reports on Excel. Present at monthly staff meetings to assess services and improve efficiency. See how the verb developed is much stronger than made? Increased also communicates a positive result, with a percentage to indicate to what degree customer satisfaction was increased. We can also tell that this applicant apparently worked in an office where clients come to inquire about services of some sort. The type of services isn't really important, but the number of clients per week, 200, indicates a fairly high amount of traffic. We also learned that this applicant has a technical skill, Excel, as well as a transferable skill, presenting, in the last bullet point. Clearly, this version of the applicant's accomplishment statements is much more effective than the first because these statements communicate so much more, yet are still brief enough for a resume. So, as you develop your accomplishment statements, remember these tips. First, start each bullet point with an action verb that is strong and specific. That will help you paint a more vivid mental picture for your audience. Second, provide just enough detail for your audience to get a sense of the situation, task, or problem you faced. There's no need to go into great detail. Save that for the interview. And third, explain the results of your actions using numbers like percentages or amounts whenever appropriate, and always focus on the positive outcomes of your actions. To learn more about writing effective accomplishment statements, visit www.sjsu.edu/Career Center. Click on Launch Your Career. Then click on Resume/Cover Letter Guide. Thanks for watching our video on accomplishment statements. Now go, click, learn.